Before he was emperor, he became smitten by a young lady named Theodora. She was the daughter of the keeper of bears for the games at Constantinople. When her father died, Theodora followed in her mother's footsteps and became an actress, a profession that was associated with prostitution. It wasn't until Emperor Justin changed the laws that his nephew Justinian was able to marry Theodora. When Justinian became emperor in 527, Theodora became his empress, helping to establish churches and monasteries, including a convent for former prostitutes. Soon after, in 532, Justinian and Theodora had to deal with the Nika riots. Nika was the cry that could be heard from the hippodrome during chariot races, as rival factions urged their teams to victory. This was a titanic amphitheater, capable of holding more than 60,000 spectators. The two main charioteer factions were the Blues and the Greens, and like modern-day sports rivalries, could often get out of hand and even become political. When a member of the Blues and a member of the Greens were arrested for murder and sentenced to execution, both escaped and fled to a church. At the chariot games, with Justinian in attendance, the supporters of the two fugitives banded together, demanding their exoneration, directing their angry and vitriolic chants at the emperor. The crowd soon grew overwhelming, and the games were cancelled. Mobs of people vomited out of the hippodrome and went on a mad campaign of destruction for the next 5 days. The royal palace was besieged and the city was in flames. The Hagia Sophia, the city's most prominent church, was burned. The mobs chose for themselves a new emperor, and Justinian was ready to flee the capital, but Theodora convinced her husband to stay and fight, and that if they were to meet death, it was a better sentence than living as a fugitive.